Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today, let's make a double side fan fold on a long sleeve shirt. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to center this shirt, and this process is going to go really fast, but down below this video in the description for the video, I have a link to another video which shows how to center a shirt. Essentially what I'm doing is I'm getting both halves of the fabric on the front side of the shirt right up next to each other. And I'm getting both halves of the fabric on the back side of the shirt right up next to each other. That way, whenever I apply the dye to the shirt, both halves of the front of the shirt are going to look pretty much the same, and the same thing with the back. Now that I have the shirt centered, I'm going to draw the arc on the shirt that I'm going to fan fold. I'm going to take an old piece of sinew and a washable marker, wrap the piece of sinew around the washable marker, and then place the other end of the sinew just about level with the armpit of the shirt and draw an arc on the shirt. You can put your fan fold wherever you want to. I would like for mine to kind of come from that armpit area. Then I'm going to fan fold or accordion fold this line, and I'm going to tie it up with some kite string. You can use sinew if you'd like to. I would like for my dye to be able to flow the entire length of the shirt without any obstructions, so I'm going to use some kite string. Once I tie the initial line, I'm going to straighten my fan folds on either side of this line and continue to tie it up with some kite string. I'm just going to work the sleeves down into the rest of the design. Once I finished tying this shirt, I was working on some other projects, so I just placed this one aside for a few days. By the time I came back to apply the dye, the shirt was completely dry, but it doesn't need to be dry. You can apply the dye to this shirt while it's still damp. I also thought since it's the fall season, I would do something that was kind of some autumn colors, so that's what I'm going to do on this shirt. For my setup, I've placed the shirt down inside of a piece of vinyl guttering, and I'm going to use a washable marker to draw myself some guidelines on the shirt so that I know where I want to apply the dye. Also, since the shirt is completely dry, I'm going to lightly spray it with a soda ash solution that I've placed inside of a spray bottle. That will help for the dye to stick to the top of the shirt a little bit better. For this shirt, I'm going to begin with the very end color, which is Brazil nut, and I'm going to put it in the very center space on this shirt. By the way, Brazil nut is a Dharma color. Then going out from the Brazil nut, I'm going to do brick from Pro Chemical and Dye on either side of the Brazil nut. On either side of the brick, I'm using bronze from Dharma, followed by curry from Pro Chemical and Dye, and then harvest wheat from Pro Chemical and Dye is going to be the color that's going to be at the very center of the fan fold and at the very end of the shirt. Now I'm going to add an additional sprinkle of dry soda ash over the top of the dye and add on a layer of ice. Then to incline the shirt, I'm going to take a plastic tote and stick one end of this piece of vinyl guttering down inside of the tote and leave the other end hanging over the edge. Sometimes the ice is going to shift when you do this, so before I place the shirt aside to allow the ice to melt, I'm going to do a little bit of touch up on my ice. Sometimes it's kind of like a Jenga game to try to get it to stay in place. I placed the shirt aside and I allowed the ice to melt, and then I came back and checked to see whether or not I needed to add any more ice. It looked like the dye had gone through really well to the backside, so I just left the shirt alone. And I allowed it to process for about 48 hours before I began rinsing it. To rinse the shirt, I took it to my utility sink. And as you can see when I turn it over, I do have a few light spots, but I purposely wanted to leave those lighter spots. I didn't want to turn the shirt over and add more dye. I want to allow the dye to kind of have a little space to move, and I did have color all on the backside. It was a little lighter, but I'm still going to just go with it. So I started rinsing the shirt in cold water to rinse out the soda ash. Then I warmed the water up to hot and continued rinsing in hot water to try to rinse out the excess dye that didn't bond with the fabric. I untied the shirt, and then instead of rinsing for a long time, I went ahead and soaked the shirt by adding some hot water to my utility sink, a little bit of Blue Dawn dish soap, and just allowing the shirt to soak. When the water cooled off, I changed it out, and I continued that soaking process until my water was remaining almost clear. Then I placed the shirt along with some Dharma's professional textile detergent into my washing machine, and I washed it using a hot water cycle. Okay, so the shirt's been washed, dried, and ironed, and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so what do you guys think? I think this one definitely looks like a cool fall shirt, and the very first time I looked at it, my first thought was sunflower explosion, but I think it looks really pretty. I like the yellow mixed with the orange and the brown shades, definitely very autumn-like. And I love the dye flow. I love the way that dye is flowing toward the middle of the shirt and all the color splits that are coming out. I think the design on the sleeves of the shirt look really cool. I just pretty much all over like this design. And if you followed me for a while, you know I'm not a huge fan of yellow, but I really think it works on this shirt. I think it looks really pretty. Who knows, maybe I'm starting to embrace yellow. Years ago, I wasn't a huge fan of orange, but now I'm kind of embracing orange, so maybe I'll get there with yellow sometime soon. I'm not sure, but I do know that I really like this shirt. Think it turned out really pretty, and I think it would be great to wear to Thanksgiving. But what do you guys think? Please drop me some comments down below and let me know. And if you've enjoyed the video, I sure would appreciate it if you would like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you'll hit the bell, you'll receive a notification whenever I upload a new video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.